Hey everybody, it's me, Marcy Sheward. I'm coming to you from my own kitchen this morning. I have a new product in my kitchen that I want to show you all about. This is the new snack bar maker. It's a silicone tray that has 12 wells just for the perfect size to make homemade chocolate bars or granola bars, things like that. You could even make cookies in them and use it for ice cream sandwiches, a really great size of ice cream sandwiches. So the recipe that I'm making today is going to be baked. So I'll bake them for 25 minutes at 325. So I'm going to use it just as it is. But it also comes with this great lid that's hard plastic, and so it lends a lot of stability for some of the bars that you make that you just put into the freezer, you know, frozen yogurt bars and whatnot. So with the lid on, you can just pop it right in the freezer, pop the bars out like ice cubes. Anyway, so today I'm making my friend Jody's recipe for homemade granola bars, and it starts with 3 cups of oats, so that's just quick oats that I put in there, and then it has 4 cups of other stuff. So you can do pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds or Rice Krispies or craisins or, you know, anything that you like to see in your, butterscotch chips, did I say that? Those are really good in here. But today I'm using a cup of broken up shreddies, and I broke those up before I started the video today just to save you the trouble of watching me do that. So a cup of broken shreddies and a cup of unsweetened coconut, and we need a cup of chocolate chips there, and I'm going to finish with a cup of slivered almonds. I hope I have a cup here. Close enough. So a cup of slivered almonds. So you can really make these any sort of combination that you want. And so to that, I'm going to add half a cup of melted butter. Actually, I think this is margarine today. So half a cup in there. And then I'm going to add a can of Eagle brand milk, the sweetened condensed kind. I know they're really sweet, but it's going to serve to bind this all together perfectly. So it has a little pop top lid, so I could just pull that off, but that leaves a really sharp rim around the top so that when I use my scraper inside there, it's actually going to cut my scraper. So I'm going to use my can opener, the best can opener ever. And I'm going to open the bottom of the can so that I have a nice smooth edge. So this is a smooth edge can opener. It goes on the top and you wind it around, and I promise it doesn't even feel like it's going to be cutting. But after you've gone around, you'll feel a little, it'll give just a little bit, and then you give it half a turn back and it just magically releases. So if you look at the can now, you'll see that there's a tiny little cut right where the manufacturer put the can together is where it took it apart. And so it hasn't yet let the air in. So you're going to want to employ the little pliers here. So can you see that right there? As I press this button here with my thumb, it pinches the pliers. So I'm just going to open that up, and just like that. So there's no rough edges on the lid or on the can. So this is a super safe can opener. So if you recycle and you're going to wash this can after, you'll be glad to not have any sharp edges. Or if your pets are going to be anywhere near getting into the recycling that you maybe haven't cleaned well enough, this will save your dog's tongue. A lady actually hunted me down for a can opener just for that reason back in the early days. Gives me the shivers just to think about it. Okay, so I'm going to stir this up. There are hundreds of recipes that you can use in this tray. So if you're the kind of mom who likes to know what's in their kids' granola bars, I like to know. And I actually have a box of store-bought granola bars in the pantry right now, I'll admit. But when I made these, my kids were all over them and said that they are so much better than the store-bought. So here we go with another product that just homemade is better. I'll admit I never considered making homemade granola bars before. Oh, raisins are good in here too. Did I say craisins and raisins? All right, so there we go. So now I'm going to take my large scoop, and that's a 3 tablespoon size. put one in each. Things are so quick when you have the right tools for the job. I'll just show you what happens now. So how can you see this? And my mini spatula. So if you buy this tray, the snack bar maker, you can buy it by itself, or for $3 more, you can get it with a little mini spatula, and it's the teal one that's nylon, not the metal. But so I really think you should do that. It's only $3 more, and you get the scraper or the spatula. So I'm using my metal one, and all you do is you just kind of jiggle it in, press it down with the back, go back and forth. And then once you've done that to all of them, you bake this at 325 for about 20 minutes. And then when you take them out, I leave the tray sit on a cooling rack just for 10 minutes, and then I can pop them out like ice cubes and put them right into I use a Tupperware container. And the last batch that I made didn't even make it to the freezer, but I suspect this one will. I'll get it there before the kids eat it all. So yeah, so I'd love to hear what you're putting in your snack bars, what your kids would like to have. Hey everybody, I'm back, and it's been about, they cooked for 20 minutes, and then they sat 10 minutes on the cooling rack, and this is what we've got. So the silicone mold, the pan itself, cools off really quickly. So in the 10 minutes it's been sitting on the cooling rack, I can pick it up easily, and I can just pop them right out here just like ice cubes. So this is what we've got. Now these are a little darker than I like. I realized that I set the oven to 350 instead of 325, so I'll fix that for my next batch, but the kids are still gonna love these. And I really love that I know what's inside the granola bars that they're eating. So I'm just gonna pile these up. I'll make a second tray, probably 2.5 more trays with what I've got mixed up here, and we'll be ready for another, I don't know, week or so of everybody taking their lunch to work and school. So the snack bar maker, it's an item that I think everybody should have in their kitchen, of course. And you can buy that online at pamperchef.ca/pws/Marcy Sheward, or you can just drop me a note and I can hook you up. I hope you like it as much as I do. Take good care, everyone.